there's this thing in the film culture. It's called Eat the Rich. And when I saw that, I used to be like, why would you want to eat the rich? Why do these people hate on the rich so much? But when I watched this film, I was like, okay, yes, these rich people, they deserve to be hated on. Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video, I have a special guest with me. Special guest, take your throne.
Hi guys, I'm Ife.
And
Nice to meet you.
okay, Ife
Whoever.
is my special guest. Yeah, however. Ife is my special guest on this video, and we're going to be talking about the movie Saltburn. Saltburn is a film that follows the story of a boy that goes to spend some time with his rich friend in his family home. When I went into this film, I didn't know what to expect, but when I watched it, to be honest, the first and second acts, it did not get me. I was like, what am I watching? I was waiting for something to happen, but nothing happened until it got to the final, the third act, and I was like, yo, everything just came together brilliantly in that final act. If what did you think about it?
Well, when you told me to see the movie, I was like Saltburn. I was trying to think, what was
Mm.
Saltburn? What does it mean? But then I started the movie, I was like, is it my thing? Is it my kind of movie? Well, when it got to the third part, like you said, I was like, okay, what's going to happen? And I was curious. Yeah.
Exactly. I feel like if it had been shorter and that third act came, the film would have been fantastic. But all the same, that third act just brought everything well together.
Let me ask you. When you saw some things, you know what I mean by some things in the movie,
Okay.
what was your expression? Was it what you were expecting when you went through the
Some things. Can you be
yeah?
more specific with that
No.
something?
No, I
Okay.
can't.
Some things. Well, I saw some things. Speaking of some things,
Mm.
there was one scene in particular that was very, very unsettling for me. I was like, what is this? What are these people trying to do? It was the scene where a character dies, and after the character dies, they had like a dinner. You know, they always have their dinners.
Yeah.
They had like a dinner, and they're acting like nothing
Nothing
happened.
happened.
And I was like, that like I was for real. I was very, very afraid when I was watching that scene because it was kind of like, how can people be so?
Mm-hmm.
How can they act like that? It was so mind blowing to
Even when
me.
our friend died and she was like, "Oh, she's dead. I'm going. I can't believe I have to go to
And
London." I was
no.
like, "Okay, is it that
That's why I'm
random?"
saying they should eat the rich. Have you heard of that eat the rich thing?
Mm.
Like in films that talk about rich people, they always tell the story in a way that the poorer people in the
Mm.
film they attack the rich people and they're like going against them or something like that. So they say it's the rich, and I think it was kind of a similar theme in this film.
Yeah, the beginning. You don't know, I was like, I'm in love with him. No, I love him. I love him. I love him. And then he said, but was I really in
In
love
love
with
with
him?
him.
I was like, that's deep. Like, it's one thing to be in love,
Yeah,
and it's another thing to just love the person.
yeah,
I'm in
that's
love
two
with
different
you, and I
things.
love you are two different things.
Wait, can you explain that more? Because me, my own small brain cannot carry it.
I love you.
Okay.
You can say it to anybody, but am I really in love with you? I can just say I love you because we are just you.
Oh, okay.
But deep down, the deep feeling, the inner feeling, do I really love you?
That's that's where that in love will not come
With
in.
yes.
Okay, I guess what you're saying now.
With is just the mean I'm in
It's,
love
okay,
with
like I
you.
think you just even clarify something that I've always had, like because I always see people like celebs saying, "I love you" or telling their fans,
Mm,
"I love you." Like it's just there is no deep thing to it.
yeah.
It's just the love that a celebrity will have for his fans. But that in love, that is
With
the
yes.
much deeper. You've enlightened me. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I know, I know.
There was something they did with the character, that main character. That I was like, when they started the
Yeah.
film, the main character was designed the kind of way. It was like wearing glasses. It was like he looked like a nerd, and I
Mm,
was like, okay, I had this kind of perception about him. But when the film just started progressing and
exactly.
progressing,
Although I was like there's something there's more about him. But I
mm,
still did not want to.
like it was like the filmmakers just lay a rug under me. They told me to stand on it, and as I was going, they just pulled the rug from under my
Right?
leg. Because the character I started with in the beginning was like a totally different character that I ended up with, and I was like, "Yo, these guys they really really fucked with me. They played
Mm.
us so well." How did you feel about that?
When I saw it too, to be very honest, I was like, okay, this is a very good script actually.
Oh,
Because how would you think that okay, let's make this guy this particular person, and then at the end of the day, although I kind of knew that there is more, sha,
mm,
because the way he was looking at what's his name, Fale.
Okay, the
When they
black
went
guy.
to yeah,
Okay.
it's cute though. When they were in the library with the man, I was like, there's something about this guy that we've still not seen yet. But I actually
You
really
know me,
like
I
him.
actually didn't even suspect the guy. I
I
was
did.
actually suspecting the family because I don't know.
Yes,
It
their
feels like that.
expressions too.
Yes, they were like very, very shady. They seemed
Yes,
very, very shady.
yes.
And the kind of music they were even using was making me think there's something with this family. And films like that. Did you watch Get Out? Get Out is an horror film like that where one guy comes into a family or
Mm.
something like that. And in that film, it's kind of similar, not all that similar, but
Yeah.
there are some similar elements with it. But in that film, the family was the one that was up to some shady shit. So
Okay.
I was like thinking maybe it's the family that's up to the shady things also.
Even their facial expressions were like,
Like
okay,
they were
we're
trying to
going to
hide
deal with
something
this
and
guy.
exactly he gets it.
I was like, towards the end, was like, Fale was trying to tell him that there's something about this family. So I was
Yeah.
like, is there really something
Is there
about the
really something
family, or
about
there's
fun?
something about
Like
Olivia?
and I think that that's what those filmmakers do really well. They really, really deceive us. Like
Mm.
they play us. I don't know about you, but they played me. I felt like they played me so much because every time I was watching it, I was expecting the family to do some crazy thing. There was even a line where the girl, the what's her name, Venetia, she
Yeah.
said something like, "It's the full moon. When the moon comes, we turn crazy" or something like that. I was
Mm.
even thinking it wanted to go like a vampire or werewolf route
Yeah. I was,
because of that. So like I was sure expecting the family to do something,
mm.
but they surprised us, and
They really did.
that guy just
They
turned to
really did.
something else. I want to talk about the cinematography
Yeah.
also. The cinematography in this film was beautiful. Like the film did not blow me away, although I liked some things about it. The film did not blow me away,
Mm.
but the cinematography was wow. I don't know if you noticed. There were so many scenes, maybe not so many, but there were many scenes with mirrors. Did you
Mirrors,
notice?
yeah.
And I learned something that mirrors are like showing like a duality of a character when they are used in film. It's like showing the duality of a character. And I don't know why I didn't even pay attention to it until after. Because it was the main character they were always
Yeah.
showing in the mirror. Maybe they were just trying to tell us that there's something about this guy that we're not
Yes.
seeing. And it was like giving us something
True.
that I did not even really see until the end of the film when everything has happened the way it happened. And I was like, this is
True.
what they've been saying with these mirrors.
True.
Do you notice
Yeah.
those mirrors too?
Yes.
Like it was so much. They were always showing that guy in mirrors, and
And did you notice the part where he broke the mirror,
the
and then
party broke the mirror.
he went back? He saw the mirror fixed.
Eh?
You
I
didn't
did not notice
see.
that too.
He was angry. He was pissed.
Yeah, I
I
remember
think
when he broke the mirror, wrapped
yes,
something around his hand and he broke the
yes,
mirror.
yes. And the next thing, I think the next morning, he wanted to use the mirror. He saw that it
That's been
was there.
fixed.
Yes, it was wondering. Then I was suspecting the family. Like even
Hmm.
this man, the man that opened the gate for him. I can't remember his
Duncan.
name. Yes. And his look also was suspicious.
Yeah.
Like there's something, he's going to do something. So when they showed the full mirror again, they showed him next. So I was expecting something very crazy, like okay, there's
Wow.
something about this family. You didn't notice
I did
it.
not notice it,
I'll
seriously.
rewatch it.
Wow.
It
Like
was
I'm sure they were thinking something with that. That guy is a crazy guy. The way he was always lying and the way he played the game so well,
exactly the guy lies a
like
lot, a lot.
the line is so easy for him. He doesn't even have to think too much, and that's just it. Just all goes back to the way the character was designed. You would never ever think that this kind of person is the kind of person
Is
that does this kind of thing, but this guy lies and he just says like
at first when
like
I
he
saw
doesn't even
him,
think. Sorry, no vex.
yeah,
Like he doesn't even think much about his lies. He just on the spot. The lie has come.
just flows.
I wanted to say something.
Yeah, when they just started the movie, and this his friend, the math guy,
Okay,
that
yeah,
other nerd,
yeah.
was there, and when they are talking, it's always like looking at this other guy.
The guy is in love. The
Yes.
guy loves blah blah blah.
So I was thinking, okay, what exactly is it gay? Because at first I was even thinking it was going to be Fale because of
Guy,
his the way I was
okay.
always looking at him. So I was like, is he gay? Is he in love with him? And when he offered to give him his bike, I was like, there's more to this
There's more to
guy.
this guy. I also thought it was like a sexual thing, maybe. And the fact that they even started the film with "I love him," and was I in love with him? I was like,
Yes.
okay, maybe this guy is a gay guy. And the
Mm,
things they even did with Filey, there was a scene with Filey where I was threatening him, and I was
yes.
like, that guy was just very, very unsettling. There was a scene, self, when what's the other guy's name?
Is it Felix?
Felix, yes. The scene where Felix died, where he was buried,
Mm.
where
Yes, yes. I was like, what's going on? What's happening? I could not believe it. Even
Ah,
oh my god.
God, God.
I
I
was like,
was
since he
like,
didn't have the chance when he was alive, maybe
then you should
he
just
just
take his
wanted to
chance
see it.
now. Like, I
But
know
it was
something. That scene was, the camera was on that scene for a very, very long time. And I was like, okay, why are we still here? Because there was music playing. The music was playing and the guy was crying and it was,
yeah.
then all of a sudden, the scene was like, the camera was still there. I was like, why are we still here? Why are we still seeing this thing? Then it just started going crazy. And I was like, yo, like, if you didn't watch that film for anything, that
I'm
scene in
telling
particular is
you, I'm
like,
telling you, for
ah,
real.
that scene was very
It
unsettling.
was.
Those shit when they were dying, honestly, I did not care for them because they were very, very shitty people. Like,
Mm.
you have a guest in your house and you're all backbiting and belittling him. Like, it was so,
But
so
the guy didn't
annoying.
care also. He didn't care.
Like, even he cared now. I think he cared because maybe that was not what influenced his decisions because he has had those decisions from the very beginning. But all those things they were doing, and the time they were doing the karaoke, remember the karaoke
Yeah,
scene
yeah.
where he was singing something like "You pay my rent" or something like that. I was like,
Sure.
damn, these people are assholes. Do you think that's how rich people are, normal, normal? Or maybe it's just for the
Maybe.
film?
Well, I don't
You
think
be rich kid now. You're supposed to
making I'll be rich in Jesus. Yeah, in movies, most times they just rich people tend to be like that. I never met rich person before, so I've met Susha. He's like that, by the way. He's like that. But
Okay.
they can I feel few of most of them because they feel they have this they can do and undo.
Yes,
They have the money, they can do
they
anything
can
they
do.
like, they want to they, whatever they want to do, they
So
do.
they not go really rate
Yes.
poor man.
So any it's
I'm
just
a life of poor man, sha. You know, easy. This film reminded me about another film, Parasite. Did you watch Parasite?
no, but it reminds me of rich. I think
Crazy Rich Asians.
yes,
Crazy, really?
yes.
Wow. How?
The part of rich guy coming to this and the love. Oh, do I really love
Mm.
you? This and that. Check
Okay, I
it.
think so. It does have some elements that are similar to
Mm,
Crazy Rich Asians, but it reminded me about Parasite. Parasite was a 2019 Korean film.
okay.
I don't know why the reference of Parasite came to my mind. I think it was because we talked about K dramas yesterday. That was why I could quickly remember Parasite and
Mm,
remember it because Parasite was a movie about um a rich family, super rich family, hiring someone from a poor family, and that poor guy just slowly infiltrated the rich family with his own family and like kind of try and take over
the
their
family.
household
Yeah.
and add similar elements with it. But in that Parasite, it was like the whole family. But this one is just the one guy.
Yes.
And I don't know, it feels much more scary that just one guy can infiltrate
Take
the
down.
family and
Mm-hmm.
just take all of them down and just like
And the
ah
fact that they thought it was this honest, likable guy.
and now
Even the Venetia was like, yeah,
you're a
yeah,
moth.
yes, yeah, yes, you're not a
You're
spider, you're a moth,
a
kind of.
moth.
Yes.
Ah.
I was like, this kind of bad
he played he
guy.
played them so well.
Yes.
Like when they now showed the reveal of everything that's happened in that final act, I was like, wow.
Even when Venetia died, he said, she said she could not live without him.
Without him,
I was like, this guy is just so cruel.
like
It was so wicked.
as much as the film did not blow me away, but the way some things just came together and everything just had meaning. It was something that I really, really appreciated. They always say the ending makes the film, and the ending of this film, like it made
Yeah.
the film, it made it so much better. And yeah, I didn't
You
know what
could
to
not
expect.
predict it exactly.
I didn't know what to expect, and I don't know. I think that helps. It helps that I did not even see the trailer. I just saw the film and okay, let me watch this film. And going in blind was something that just helped me maybe not enjoy the film, but I
Mm.
was delightfully surprised by what I got. I don't know. I might be wrong, but it's kind of like a modern day Greek tragedy. When I saw it,
Yes, yes, it
that was
is.
what came to my mind, like a modern day Greek
Yes.
tragedy. Like the way this guy just did all these things, and it's like a Greek tragedy, but
Yeah.
in a modern world, and they did it so well with the cinematography and the kind of
Mm.
music they used and the
Even the
acting,
costumes.
the
Yeah.
costumes were very very in tune with the time that they were set in, and it worked so well. And the performances, I can't talk about this film without talking about the performances.
Mm.
Performances from the actors, especially that main guy. Although the filmmakers had a plan or they wanted to deceive us, I feel like they wanted to deceive us purposefully with that character.
Mm.
And although they wanted to deceive us, the guy's performance helped that narrative. It
Mm.
helped so well. And he outdid himself, like he threw himself into the character. The things he did, the unsettling things he did, I don't want to give spoilers, but this guy did
Yeah.
some like ah very very unsettling things, and he just threw himself into the character, threw himself in. And the
Mm.
final act or the final scene where he was dancing around the house, like
Yes.
that guy, he finished work on top of that character, and like it made the film work so
Mm.
well for me.
And
And
this is just me. Oh, the guy looks old.
it looks old.
Yes, like
Old,
older than the other people
eh,
that were there.
like
Yes,
Felix
like his
and
friends. Yes,
it does.
yes.
Wow, I didn't notice so.
His face looked, or is it cause of was it cause of his glasses? He looks old for real.
Okay, I think it actually makes sense that it looks old. Maybe because it's not those guys are from richer families and maybe they have better um better skincare or they have means to take care of themselves better
Mm.
than he does. So it actually makes sense that he might look older than them. The film did very well. It's not the best film ever, but if you liked Parasite, if you liked Get Out, if you like Crazy Rich Asians, there are elements in those films that you're going to find in
You
this film
enjoy and you
and to make
enjoy
you
it.
enjoy the film so much. It was a good watch, honestly.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do well to like,
Yes,
share, and
yes.
subscribe to our YouTube channel.
That's so. You don't hear like that. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe.
We love you.
Cheers.
Bye.